How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm very excited again to share a new collectible. And today it is another shredder or pair of shredders that I'll be adding to my collection, the Shredder Clones from Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In case you didn't know, but I'm sure you already did, Eastman and Laird are the gentlemen that created the first comic book series run, the first TMNT comic. These gentlemen penned them and inked them and put them out, and they started the phenomenon and the craze that is still running strong to this day. I don't know anything about these particular characters specifically, but I'm excited to have them in my collection just because of the way they look. They look so dope. And he's a shredder. And now he's got a mini-me shredder. The level of awesome of having a mini shredder is like the level of awesome of having a baby shark. Baby shark. Let's check this guy out together. Very nice artwork. Look at some of the cross cells in the back. We've got some upcoming figures down here on the bottom right. NECA. I always worry about NECA figures being brittle, so I'll be gentle with this guy when we get him out. Not that I've had any direct personal experiences with NECA figures breaking on me, but you always hear about that stuff, you know what I mean? So whatever, I'll just be careful. But let's get him out. Nickelodeon. Wow. Immediate impression is just like, wow. This thing is so fucking cool in hand. I'm like really impressed by it. It feels good to the touch. You know, the plastic. I don't have a lot of NECA figures. And I definitely don't have a lot of TMNT figures at all. I have some of the Super 7s. And I have some of the independent created Samurai Turtles. But I really am not a big turtle collector. So getting a chance to have a figure from this line in hand, it feels great. The plastic feels really solid. Doesn't feel cheap. Really, really dope, man. I am digging the color combo here. This is super soft. Here on the back. The spikes aren't very, very stiff, and they don't feel particularly brittle. They'll give a little bit. But down here at the base, where they kind of like connect, I wouldn't put too much pressure. But as they are, they feel good. And they are pointy. Nice. Down here on the gauntlets, again, they feel pretty strong. Oh, sorry, little shredder. Minion Shredder. I am Minion Shredder. But heck yeah, man. These here are also... These are actually more stiff, it feels like, than these. These particular single blades here on his fists or hands. Really nice, man. I don't know anything about this guy. Not a thing. And I thought about doing research. I thought about doing research for you, since I'm kind of like a toy sharing guy. But you know what? I felt like that would have been kind of whack because, you know, I'm just a guy collecting toys, you know. So I picked this guy up purely because he looked cool, man. That's really the main reason why I picked him up. We're going to look at articulation now. I am going to do research after. I'll watch some cool YouTube videos and learn about this character, the Shredder Clones. And that'll be a lot of fun. Let's check this guy out. So we've got some head articulation going on here. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, we've got great down. Great down. Not much up. Shredder looks up to no one. All right, and we've got good rotation. Good swivel here. At the shoulders, these pads are stiff as heck, and they are not going to go anywhere. Let's see what the arms are giving us. Oh, close to 90. You will get some bicep swivel. We've got, whoa, hands that come out. I broke it. Not at all. Oops, I broke it now when I dropped it. The arms are intended to come off so that you could attach these purple guts looking pieces. You know, you just snap it right there and it has that severed arm look. And then this spilled, arm guts, I guess I'd call it. You know, you stick it in there and then it's like, oh, look, they severed my arm. So yeah, we've got swivel, we've got the pinned double jointed elbows. As we saw, we do have swivel here at the upper part of the gauntlet. You've got swivel at the hand, and this is a horizontal hinge, and this is also a horizontal hinge. So all of the hands have horizontal hinges, and let's take a look at the movement of all the arms here. Wow, this other arm underneath is much more fluid than the upper one, but they all move great, man. That is beautiful stuff. That is just beautiful movement. Very cool, man. Wow, this is instantly feeling like he's definitely getting desk space. Like, I'm keeping him out and I'm goofing off with this guy for a while, man. He is so cool, man. He stands, you know what? Quick comparison. Bring out one of my Mythic Legions with a pointy helmet. And, you know, he stands about as tall as a Mythic Legions figure. So I want to say that's like 6.5, right? I mean, I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know where my ruler is right now. But he is really stocky and he looks absolutely freaking great. All right, so back to articulation. You've got all that good stuff. You do have swivel at the waist. You really don't have any tilt at all anywhere, and you're not going to have any crunch or even movement back anywhere there. So just a note on that. You've got your forward and backward split, not too shabby. Split, really nice. Swivel at the upper thigh there, very cool. You've got your double jointed knees. There is a generous rocker. No swivel here at the boot. Generous down with your toe. Ooh, generous up. Great articulation. I am the Shredder. Wow, that guy is boss. He comes with weapon gripping hands, and they're on vertical hinges also. He also comes with a karate chop hand. So he's karate chopping fools. And he has, you know, the pair. So that's really cool. I don't know what weapon he would be holding, TBH, now that I think about it. But, you know, he's Shredder. He can do whatever he wants. Looking at Minion Me Shredder, who happens to have a smiley face in the ripples of his muscle here on his right elbow. And also here on his left elbow. He is one happy little Minion Shredder. So, very cool. Minion Shredder here is not just a statue. He does have some articulation. His arms can go up and down, kind of like onga bonga, onga bonga. His head will give you some down, some up. He's got swivel. He also has a soft loincloth. Very nice. Nice little soft touch there. Does he have... Oh, wow. Look, he does have swivel at the waist. Dope. Very dope. And now here at the legs, he's got a lot of movement. You see the joints in there? He's got a lot of generous movement here at the legs. Look at the joints there. And that's really interesting. The knees don't give at all, but because of all the movement here at the hip and the really generous rockers, I mean ankle articulation. Look at that, man. So that's really cool, man. Little Minion Me Shredder. Let's pair him up with my Super 7 Shredder. Here, side by side, we get a nice little look at the scale between our Eastman and Laird line and our Super 7. And that is a pretty decent pairing there, if I do say so myself. I will bring out another, and this is our Slash figure. Here you can see how he scales with our Shredder figures. We're also going to take a quick look at one of my favorite figures from 2022, the Spring Samurai from Fury Toys. And we see these guys are super slight. You know, you might almost want to say how cute they are in size, but they are some supremely sculpted turtles or samurais, and they look absolutely amazing. But even they, as slight as they may seem, are much bigger than our Minion Shredder. Our Minion Shredder? Who's Minion Shredder? Minion Shredder? He's our Minion Shredder. And he's mad now. You called me Minion Shredder. Who's Minion Shredder? There we go. But that's the closest thing I could get to our little Minion Shredder there. Our Spring Samurai Turtle from Fury Toys. Very, very dope. Just wanted to kind of get him out there with the vibe that we got going on. All right. I tried to rotate the shoulders into some different angles and move the biceps and angle the forearms and elbows in some different ways. And it is really easy and smooth to pose this guy. I mean, look at how cool the muscles look here in his back, even with the cell shading stretches. Wow, this is such an awesome, awesome figure. I looked at all of the figures in the wave, and this was the one that I thought to myself, you know what? I'd be upset if I didn't have this guy in my collection. And there's not one thing about him that is even remotely disappointing. And the fact that I get a mini Shredder, like I've never even heard of this or thought of this in my entire life. And I'm excited, to quickly sit back and enjoy editing this video and throwing it up. And then tonight, I'm going to go ahead and check out some YouTube videos about Shredder clones because this is just too cool. And I'm betting the story with this little guy is really, really funny, man. Especially if there's more than one, Like if there's a bunch of mini Shredders running around, oh my God, I'm going to be cracking up. So, heck yeah, this was a lot of fun. 2023, I kind of felt like it was starting out slow, but then again, just like last year, right around March, things started to pick up. And it seems like we're underway, everybody. As always, thank you so much for coming out and sharing in the experience of collecting toys as an adult. And I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, take care.